Hi, welcome to a new video. Today I have the pleasure to present you my opinions about the Amouage Reflection Man 45. So one of the most popular perfumes from Amouage, and let you know why I have decided to sell it and what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. Maybe this will help you with your purchase decision in the future. So if you'd like to learn more, please stay tuned. This is a perfume that has been released in 2021. This is a flanker for Reflection Man Eau de Parfum. It was released in 2021 by Amouage, and the perfumer behind this scent is Sieuzac, the same perfumer who created the original Reflection Man. It has the number 45 into the name, and this comes from the perfume concentration. So you will have 45% perfume oil and water inside, and 55% alcohol, which is a very big concentration for a perfume. And you can see here it's quite thick. When you move it, it barely moves, so it's not your typical very thin watered down perfume. So this is a perfume for men. Like I said, it was released in 2021. I have already made a review for a sample, and my review back then wasn't very positive, let's say. So I like to give a second chance in life, in perfumery and so on. And I said, you know what, this was for me not such a good received new launch. Let's try it again. I have here the new design, and this new design has also a hologram on top to show you that is original. So please let me know, what do you think about the new packaging from Amouage? Is it nicer than it was before? Before was nicer? Please let me know what you think. So just for a refresh for you, this is a floral, powdery, spicy and fresh perfume. This goes very well for warmer times. This is something that I liked to use in an office environment where you have like this discreet sillage, let's say. And about the Reflection 45 Man, that's one of the characteristics. I would say it's very discreet. It will not project almost at all. This week, I think it was Monday, I have sprayed 4 times on my shoulders, and I was expecting that my wife will notice and say, wow, what are you wearing, because it's a nice scent. And basically she didn't felt it at all. And then I said, don't you feel my Amouage? And she's like, let me see. So she smelled it on the shirt, and then it was perceivable, but like at a very close distance almost, it's not perceivable. That's one of the reasons for which I don't like this release, and not at this price point. So you are probably aware how Reflection Man Eau de Parfum is smelling. I would say that this one is a bit more floral. It has less of this nice smooth jasmine that is possible to be used also by men, and it's harsh. So if I could define somehow the Reflection 45 as a comparison to the original one, it's harsher, and it doesn't have this smooth type of floral smell, which made me fall in love with the Reflection Man Eau de Parfum. Yeah, between them, even now after a few years since the original review, I still prefer the Eau de Parfum. So this one here is absolutely great in terms of showing what a perfume house can do, and Amouage is such a prestigious luxury house, and if they put their mind into, they can make this wonderful creation. But for me, This is not something that will stay into my collection, and that's why I decided to sell it. First of all, I can't have a perfume in my collection which doesn't have even the minimum sillage, let's say. And the fact that the original Eau de Parfum, in my opinion, has more sillage than the Extrait, then makes it kind of like a no-brainer which one of them to choose and have into the collection. So now I have the Reflection 45, but once this one goes, I will look for a bottle of the Eau de Parfum exactly how I felt in the original review. So I gave it a second chance, and I can say that what I felt originally with the first bottle, which came into this older design box, stays valid also now. So pros, the pro is that it will last forever. So if you spray it on your shirt, on your clothes, it will stay there for days. When you wash it, then it will go away, but otherwise you will perceive it on the clothes for a long time. So that's one of the pros. Second, it's quite unique and it has a very beautiful bottle. So if you have it, let's say, on your shelf, you have a nice collection and it's on your shelf, then it will be for sure appreciated by people who know perfumes and by people who don't really know perfumes but see what a beautiful bottle you have in there, and they will appreciate that. So aesthetically it's a very nice looking bottle. Because it's very exclusive and it's very expensive, expensive, you can be sure that you will not smell this one on another person for a while. So maybe in very rich places like, I don't know, Königsallee in Düsseldorf, or like Kurfürstendamm in Berlin, or like, I don't know, London, where people maybe have more budget for perfumery, they are more interested into this niche world, let's say. Maybe you will find someone who might smell like this, but there is a big but. For me at least, I wouldn't know to differentiate between this and Eau de Parfum in terms of smelling it on someone outside. Of course, this is harsher, but this is harsher when you spray it on your clothes and when you have it on yourself and you can perceive it, but when you smell it on somebody else, at least this is my opinion, I don't think you can make a difference between this one and Eau de Parfum. So this pro is also a con. It's very close to the Eau de Parfum version, so to justify almost 50% or more, so the Eau de Parfum original price is 325 euro, and in dollars I guess it's about 350, I don't know for sure. And this Extrait cost 455 euro in Europe and $500. So it's about 50% more, but it's not 50% more, so better, only very concentrated. And what I've noticed is that the sprayer, when you spray, it has very short bursts. So maybe it's done in such a way because the perfume inside is very concentrated, it's not your typical Eau de Parfum, and maybe the sprayer was done specially like this. I don't know. Why I decided to sell it? Number one, it doesn't have any sillage, like I mentioned already. So like, how can I have a perfume into my collection which only I can smell it a bit but nobody else, and like sillage left behind me, it's almost non-existing. Okay, if it was a 20-30 euro perfume from a drogeriemarkt, so like this place where you go buy shampoo and deodorant and so on, if it was that one, I'd say okay, whatever. But for 455 euro official price, official retail price, this is not acceptable for me. Maybe I will upset some of you and you will say, well, it's normal to be like this. That's the beauty of democracy. Everybody can have its own opinion and I respect that. But if you consider that 450 euro or your equivalent in the world is a justified price for a perfume that you barely can smell, then you are a better person than I. Second thing, it's not so much different and special from the eau de parfum in order to justify owning this and not the other one. So if you have the eau de parfum at home, maybe an older version, maybe a version with this lilial that in Europe was banned, which theoretically should be stronger, keep that one, enjoy it, maybe try this one, but don't make yourself too many thoughts that you might actually want this one, because you don't, trust me. You will have it, you will pay the extra money, and then you will be disappointed. So second reason why I decided to sell it is because it's not so different from the eau de parfum in order to justify owning it. And number three reason for selling this one is I have quite a big collection, and there are many other perfumes which I would rather reach and spray and enjoy during the days, like Alexandria 2, like Indompté from Givenchy, like even Allure Sport Extreme from Chanel. So this perfume would just stand on a drawer. Such an expensive purchase would stay there and be unused because I can't actually really enjoy it, and to have a perfume that costs so much just stand in the drawer makes no sense. So these are my thoughts about Reflection 45 from Amouage after a while since my original review, which you can find here or there, I don't know where YouTube will put it. And please let me know, what do you think about this Reflection 45 from Amouage? If this is a perfume which you consider a great investment, and if yes, then please let me know why you think it's better or so nice to have it. Maybe I have a very subjective opinion and I like more the parfum. So thank you very much for watching. Stay healthy. See you soon. Bye bye.